Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be tying a Hairwing blue charm salmon fly. In our vise we have an Ahrex HR420 in size 10, and for our thread we're going to be using Semperfli Classic Waxed and 12/0. We'll go ahead and add a couple wraps here. Then we're going to tie in some micro metal. And I just tie this on the bottom, tie it all the way back. And then we're just going to wrap this around here a couple times. Once we're happy with that, we're going to come underneath. We're going to push this back. And we're going to catch this in, and we're going to wrap it all the way to the eye. Then we're going to grab us a golden pheasant crest here. That is this portion of the pheasant. So I'm going to get this right where I want it, and then I'm going to come directly over the top. I'm happy with that there, so I'm going to grab some floss. This is the Semperfli black floss. And then I'm just going to catch this in and wrap it all the way up. Sometimes you might have to stop and flatten your thread. Now you'll notice it's a little skinnier right here compared to from here up. So I'm going to take overlapping turns in the back, and once I reach that spot, then I'll stop overlapping and I'll do side by side turns, and it should even it out. But this is just a fishing fly, so it's not really that big of a deal. Now I'm to that point, I'll start doing side by side wraps. And you'll notice that my body flattened out a little bit there. That's what you want. Get that secured, snip it free. Now if it's not as smooth as you're wanting, you can take a piece of jade and just come over top of it with a great deal of pressure and get it straightened out there. That looks good. Now I'm going to bring my tinsel forward. About 5 wraps is all I want. Snip it away. Now we're going to wax our thread here. And some people use cock, some people use hen. I am using hen. It's just a personal preference. And we're going to preen these fibers back. Now I left a little bit of a gap right here because I want to be able to put those fibers rearward without them getting all trapped. As long as you get your first turn in there pretty good, you don't have nothing to worry about. Now what I was aiming for was to have my fibers come back about to the hook point, and that's pretty good. That's about where I want it. Then we're going to grab some squirrel tail, and I find grabbing it from about the middle of the tail gives you the best quality. The tips are a little more evened out, and then I put it into a hair stacker. I get those tips nice and even. Now the amount of hair you add is completely up to you, but I like to have it come back and just touch the tips there. So then I measure it and I go ahead and cut it free. And the reason I cut those tips off is because I'm going to add wax to this, and I'm going to catch those fibers in individually instead of tying the clump in at one time. Not individually, but we're going to catch several at a time here. So catch a couple, catch a couple more, catch a couple more, until we get them all tied in. And in doing that, it gives you a tighter, it makes everything tighter, and it keeps that hair from coming out. And we're just going to finish it off here. I like to come to the front and work my way back. And we're just going to put a little whip finish on it. And now you can add Scheller's varnish or Sellers or whatever, but I'm just going to use Sally Hansen's. Now a lot of people will tie these shorter than this, but I like the longer profile because it gives it more of a realistic like look to it, you know? But anyway, there it is. A very simple, very effective pattern. Catch you in the next one.